This is a short tutorial for learning how to join and participate in an online meeting. In your email, you will have received an invitation to join our meeting next week. And in your invitation email is a link for joining for that specific date. I have a sample one that I'm using as a demonstration for today. It is preferable to use a laptop computer with camera and microphone. However, you may use a smartphone, tablet, or desktop computer. If you have no access to a computerized device, there is a telephone option, a specific number that would be in your invitation email to dial into at the time of your meeting with a PIN number that you must enter to gain access. A very important point is in the invitation email, there's an RSVP section with a yes and a maybe and a no. It is very important if your account is not a school email account to click the yes button to RSVP so that you won't have any difficulties attending the meeting. So in my sample, I will click yes to RSVP. On your device, that should bring you to a Google Calendar page. If you have never used a Google Calendar page, it may give you a brief tutorial for it. Okay, so that would just confirm that you would be attending the meeting. You can close out of that. This needs to be done prior to the day of the meeting, just to make sure that we have any technical difficulties taken care of. So when it's time to join the meeting, the recommendation is to join a little early so that if you have any issues with audio or video or your connection in general, that those can be worked out prior to the start of the meeting. We want to avoid having a delay of the meeting. You need to, if you are using a computer or tablet, you need to use Google Chrome for the meeting, as this is a Google platform program that we are using. If you're using a smartphone, you should download and install the Google Hangouts app to your phone. If you are already in Google Chrome, all you would need to do would be to click on the link and it will join you to the meeting or give you the opportunity to join in a new tab of the browser. If the browser that you typically use is not Google Chrome, what I suggest is that you right-click on the link, and choose Copy Link Address. Then I would ask you to open Google Chrome browser and then right-click and paste that link. You can also choose Paste and Go. Okay, so at this point, this is what you will see. It will bring you to a screen. You will see yourself. You want to keep the camera on so you can keep that face-to-face communication. And then we have our option for the microphone. So during the meeting, it is recommended that you keep your microphone muted unless you are speaking. That helps prevent background noises from interfering with the meeting itself. The slightest noises, whether it be a dish being put into a cabinet, a dog barking, a cat purring, a paper crinkling, all of those can significantly interfere with a meeting that's being conducted. So you should keep it on mute. If you notice, I did that temporarily to show you when it is mute, it turns red. If for some reason you do need to turn your camera off for a short amount of time, you can click this button and click it again to activate it. Okay. At this screen, I'm not in the meeting right now. I'm just getting ready to join. So if you notice over here, mine is called Sample. Yours will have a different name to it. It'll tell you if other people have already joined. You're going to click Join Now. You will hear a chime as you join, If there were other participants at the time, they would show up here. You can click where my cursor is near the upper right, and it would show you boxes with video of all the other meeting attendees. Okay, when you are in your meeting, what you want to do is make sure you can control some certain things. So if you'll notice on my screen, when I hover near the bottom of the screen, a bar appears with the name of the meeting. There's the microphone button, so you can also mute your microphone from there. A hang up button for when you're finished with the meeting and you want to leave. This is the button where you can turn the camera off temporarily. And then over here we have turn on captions. So if you're having difficulty hearing people, you can turn on closed captioning. I'll tell you that it's not perfect, but Google does a pretty good job of doing closed captioning. Not 100% accurate, but fairly accurate. As the meeting's being conducted, as members of the meeting speak, the camera will change, the camera view. So you won't be looking at yourself the entire time. You'll be seeing whatever's being displayed, perhaps an agenda of the meeting, or you will see the person who's speaking at the time. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is lrivera, R-I-V-E-R-A, @maccity.k12.mi.us, and I'll be happy to help you if you have any questions.